Hi, Avatar Live viewers. I am at genai.works stall in Dubai, Gitex Global. So I'm going to meet co-founder of genai.works, Mr. Steve Nori. He's not just a co-founder of genai.works, he's an evangelist, especially he's focusing on the community, AI community, to discover, learn, grow, and create impact with their AI products. That's the main focus. Is empowering a lot of startup entrepreneurs, especially AI-focused entrepreneurs. They have a huge community and followers. They have more than 7 million plus community members focusing on data science and AI. So very interesting to interact with him because he is one of the top uh, global authority in AI and data science. I think we can get a lot of insights in a short time because he's totally busy. Let's see that what kind of insights we can gather from him. Hi viewers, I'm with one of the global authority of AI data science, Mr. Steve Nori. He is the co-founder of Gen AI Works. He's not just a founder or co-founder, he's creating huge impact in the field of AI, especially transforming the mindset of the people how AI works. That's very important. Sir, happy to meet you here because I read about you a lot. We used to read your blog, articles, and everything to understand AI because everyone in India is at nascent stage. So everyone is trying to do something through AI. Thanks for accepting to meet us. Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Thank you
So,
for having me.
yeah. So now, a basic question I want to start for the common people because I am from India. So my audience are Indian audience, especially startup entrepreneurs, and investors. So how the AI is going to change the entrepreneur's life in a very simple way? Whether it's going to focus only on the productivity or even it can enhance a leadership skill.
So, as you can see, AI is going to impact every aspect of our lives, from um, our personal life, the way it's going to help us to edit the videos, images. People right now doing it as we speak. Also, it's helping with productivity at work. So a lot of people are leveraging AI to deliver the tasks at much faster, higher quality. Entrepreneurs definitely uh, will have to leverage the new technology to stay on top of the game. I think two major ways that AI can help them. One is the productivity, which is general. If you're writing an email, you can do it faster. If you are reading large amount of documents or want to watch a very long keynote, that's going to be helpful to make a summary. It's quick. It's going to save time. On the other hand, AI has more power to do innovations as well. So that's the one that we are much more excited about. Productivity is there is obvious. But what we are more excited is actually the innovative part of the AI. And that means that it's going to impact the business itself, the process, the delivery, and the value we are creating. For example, if you are going to be a new um, drug company, the discovery process right now is very long, needs a lot of rigorous work, right? So AI can just replace
The
and
molecules.
change
Okay.
the way that we are doing the discovery.
Okay.
It's not no longer just a summarization tool. It is going to change the business model itself. And so that's the interesting part. And I invite everyone, especially entrepreneurs, who are going to enter into this very lucrative yet competitive environment, to think about how AI can be disruptive in their own process or offerings rather than just an added technology.
I want to ask one practical, implementable question to you. Lot of entrepreneurs, big conglomeration or legacy business in India, right? So they will be doing the same old practices, and their turnover would be must be at least $10 million, $20 million. But where they have to start? Because first the acceptability has to come, right? So where they have to begin? So that's a big challenge people are facing. So where they have to begin?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. So Um, so lots of ways that you can incorporate AI into your business, right? As I said, the first step, the obvious one, is like literally every individual in the business needs to leverage AI into delivering their own tasks.
Okay.
So if you are a consultant, if you are an advisor, if you are customer success, you need to leverage AI to do your work a little bit faster,
Okay.
right? That's a given. And there are lots of tools available, right? So you don't need to actually invest very heavily in
Okay.
order to have a chat GPT, in order
Exactly.
to have access to
Yes.
Midjourney or some other tools that are more streamlined. Like for example, if you are delivering marketing ads and marketing copy, you can use other platforms. I think Jasper, lots of them are out there. They can deliver this faster and higher quality, right? And they're very cheap. You don't need to put a lot of effort to do it. The complexity is when you want to incorporate AI into your business to actually deliver more value into your processes.
Okay.
Then you need to think about two things. One, the maturity level of the company.
Okay.
How, from digital perspective, you're mature enough to have your data sets available in a way that you can, put all these services on top of your data, and it is democratized across your company. So then you can seamlessly deliver value. But then the reality is, a lot of smaller companies do not have the higher maturity level in order to deliver values next day. So what they need to do, think about a vertical that will be the most valuable to their current business model,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So let's say if they're delivering a service, particular service, and they have a lot of customer calls, right? So maybe that's where you need to start.
Okay.
Take that as a vertical, make sure that you can upskill your team, but also you can invest a little bit into
Okay.
digital transformation of the
Okay.
company,
Okay.
and then put the AI on
Okay.
top of that
Very
particular.
good. Okay.
And then the value that you're delivering will allow the other parts
Exactly.
of the company to
Adaptability will be very
to
easy.
to
Yeah, yeah,
get
true.
ready
Understand,
for
understand.
that check.
Yeah. So another thing is now every startup, like if you take 10 startups, 10 of 8 out of 10, no, they want to start something in AI. Okay. So everyone is starting soon, and I don't know whether they are understanding or not because they are very fantasize about AI. But I want to listen from you. What are the things they should not do? Because people are thinking AI, like they can start something, because I don't know whether the value is going to be now or after a few years or 3 years. When the ROI is going to come, we don't know. Until unless you use that with the right proper business model. So lot of startups have started. I've started a AI startup, AI startup, AI startup. So whether it's going to burst sometime or I mean after some time, or you feel that no, people should focus only on these kind of AI, not like something randomly.
So
So yeah,
there,
what is the advice you will give to the
yeah, the
startup
reality
guys?
is like it is not overhyped.
Okay.
It is going to deliver real value,
You need to accept that
but we
first.
need to think about the priorities, right? So it's not about the technology; it's about the business. So you need to think
Where you
about
use it, application.
where you're using it, how it will add value, and what is your what your clients need, right? Is AI going to solve any problem for them, or just because it's cool, you want to add some new generative AI technologies incorporated or sometimes pushed into your tech stack. So if that's the case, you're going to lose money, time, and
Exactly.
also it will
Yes.
be detrimental for a lot of companies,
Yeah.
right? So if you think about your business first, your client first, and think about how prioritize,
That
then
is simple.
that's smart. But you might say, in my particular industry, because of many reasons, if I don't innovate, I'm going to be disrupted.
Okay.
So you need to evaluate where you are. Are you in a business of Google? Are you in a business of sort of drug discovery? Are you in a business of, let's say, um, supply chain
Manufacturing.
management,
Manufacturing.
manufacturing,
Okay.
right? So each one of them have their own needs, and the prioritization goes with how important is to innovate and how detrimental it is to push this away for a later stage. If your life depends on innovation, then why all the time jump into it?
Exactly.
It's a do or die.
Okay.
But not for every company is like this. I had a chat with the CIO of a shipping company,
Okay.
and he just convinced me that AI is not one of their top 10 priorities because of regulation, because of the complexity of the business,
Exactly. Yeah,
because
because
of
data is involved. A lot of data is involved.
also data, but also like if you want to come into the shipping sort of industry tomorrow, you can't.
Okay.
It is impossible. You have the money,
Okay.
you still can't.
Okay.
Because just building a ship, just getting all the different certifications,
Assembling
building it
it,
and putting it in the sea
exactly.
takes
Okay.
a lot of time.
Time.
And it is not easy to be disrupted. So they have a certain moat,
Okay.
right? So they were like, okay, we don't need to rush into this.
Okay.
So if that's
So
your
that's the first
business,
advice. Yeah.
go with them
Okay.
and don't rush into it. Observe and see how it can be
Observe,
applied.
validate, and then you implement.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Very
there's
interesting.
no one size fits all.
Okay. So one final question. I'm from India. Okay. So you've been to many countries, right? You've seen the evolution of AI into business models and multiple business. Where you see India will fit into AI? How cute they're very good learner. You must be knowing about that. So where you see the India in terms of AI?
So I have been in India a couple of times. I think
Okay.
4 times.
Okay. So which city? Mumbai.
So Chennai,
Oh, Chennai you came.
New
Oh,
Delhi. Yes, I
okay.
was invited by TCS Chennai
Okay, very
2
good.
years ago.
Good, so good to know that.
And I enjoyed going around and talking to the leaders, specifically TCS. So I was there for with their invitation. So I can see like India has been always the
Okay.
hub for the best talent
Okay.
in
In terms of
tech,
IT
in tech,
technology, yeah.
right? AI researchers, software developers, they are all excited about technology. They put time and effort to learn, and they are following what are the latest sort of products and
Yeah.
tools that are available. So the talent, which is very important, very powerful, is there. But as you can see, lots of the talents are scattered around the world.
Okay.
So just keeping them
Okay.
in the country, delivering value, and making sure they are enabled to uh, to leverage what they know is very important.
Okay.
Everybody knows top C levels of tech companies in the world.
Yes.
Most
Yes.
of them are from India,
From
right?
India,
Like
yes.
Microsoft, Google.
Exactly.
I'm not going to
Exactly.
just go
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
list, right?
Yes.
So these people can transform tech industry in India as well.
Okay.
But they just need to be enabled. They need to have access to the infrastructure.
Exactly. Yeah.
And what I see based on the conversation that I have, it seems that also India is aware of that. The um, sort of the leaders, the political leaders are aware of that such a thing, and they are trying to make sure they bridge the gap.
Exactly.
They
They are
provide
trying
those
because
values.
they already started applying election campaign also.
Yeah.
They started using AI for election campaign.
Yeah, I mean,
So
like
good.
that's good that they are also leveraging that for decision
Yeah.
making as well. So
Yeah.
generally, I think there's there's a huge demand in short term and mid term for these smart people that can actually impact the change in the world.
World,
And if you
yes.
can make sure that you can keep them still being involved in the activities inside India,
Okay.
I I can't even imagine what will be the future for India. One of the top economies already, but it will get to the next level.
Next level. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Thank you very much for your time. It's
Thank
not
you.
just an insights, but also a lot of inspiring content you have given to a lot of people who are developing something in AI. It will be very useful to my audience. Thank you very much. For your time.
Appreciate it.
Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot.
very much.
Thanks a lot.